Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess and welcome back to Day R Survival videos. In today's video, we will actually showcase about the Halloween, equipment, I guess. As you can see over here, I equipped myself with, I guess the original Halloween. Oh, except for the Daredevil, I will actually use this. Yeah, just like that. Now we are fully equipped with the Halloween, I guess, equipments, right? As you can see, I have the Demon Mask over here that gives me 25% extra hit chance. Actually, let's take a look from here. This one, hit chance by 25%. And then I will have my dodge chance minus 25%, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then the movement I got will be increased by +1. And then after that, I have the Hunter Corpse. It's only regular armor because 1600 armor, I guess 1500 if you don't have the armadillo. And this is also not that on top of like it's not really that overpowered as well because this I mean this one, right, this one, the effect, it increase the experience bonus for monsters by 100%. It means that you will get double XP from monsters, but I don't have any monsters at the moment with me just yet. And then like the monsters will appear during Halloween events, so I can't really showcase this one. As well as I have level 100 anyway, so here, yeah, like here I have level 100, right? So I cannot gain any more experience, so I can't really showcase about the effect of the double experience. And then after that, this one's just for equipment, I guess, possess lantern as well as the Daredevil fly, because why not, right? Um, this one, I guess, this will be our thumbnail over here, for the video as well. And then for the okay, equipment over here, I have with me Hunter's Chain over here. I used to pull an opponent closer to you. Range is 4, and then the action points needed is 1, as well as it's quite a lot of damage as well, considering that it only has 1 action points. So it's about 200 damage, right? And then there is also Helsing over here. This is basically crossbow with kind of short range as well. Action points 2, crossbow bolt by 6. That's actually a lot of bolts that you will need there, as well as the it also has burning effects. I don't know how many damage the burning effects will give. Um, we shall see after this, right? And then this is the repairs, I guess, quite normal. This one as well. All of these actually require steel, one way or another. And then this one for the Hunter's Chain, it also require iron anvil. Oh, iron anvil. I'm not sure if you can use steel anvil instead of iron anvil, right? But I guess you can. You're supposed to be able to, right? Yeah, like when it says using toolkit over here, you can use steel tools, right, instead of toolkit. So probably it's the same for the anvil as well. um, if you don't have iron anvil but you have steel anvil, I think you can still repair that as well. Also, it will need smelter as well for that, so keep in mind. This one only need welder and generator also. Okay, so that's it. The armor, the increased hit chance, and then movement range, and then Hunter's Chain, as well as Helsing. And I guess we can start then. Let's actually kill. Let's actually kill the bandits first. Yeah, this one. Let's attack. Deadly. Okay. Let's attack. Not sure why it says deadly, but I guess it is what it is. After that, I will equip myself with the thing, Helsing, as well as Hunter's Chain, just like that. And then I will also use PKM, just in case, right? I don't have any pet. Oh, Wolf. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, armor wise, it's 1600. Again, I'm not sure why it says deadly, right? But okay, let's use the Hunter's Chain on. I don't know. Do I want to do that? I will probably use Helsing first. Let's see here. I will go upward. I guess, over here. Oh yeah, also as you can see over there, my movement got increased by 1. Yeah, movement range is now 4. That's actually a lot of movement. Again, that's very cool, right? And then let's use Helsing on this one. Let's see how much damage we can do. Okay, 151. Also, we deal the burning damage as well. Also, the fact that we got this on the way, I think. Yeah, just like that. But it still has 100% chance, right? Or accuracy. That's because I have the demon mask. But supposedly it's not shown over here. So yeah, there's that. Um, Anyway, I also have minus 25% dodge chance, which also is not shown over here as well. But yeah, let's actually take a look at the bandit. This one's okay. This is quite underwhelming and disappointing already, as you can see over here. The burning damage is only 5, right? 5 damage basically. For the turn, for 2 turns. That's just 10 damage, right? So I will probably propose a little bit of buff for the Helsing. Um, like considering this fireball scroll in the previous video deal 100 damage for every 1 AP, right? And then in between this episode and this video and the previous one, I talked to my friend as well that apparently flamethrower also does the same, that it has 100 burning damage as well, and it deals damage more than the scroll, so it's not quite overpowered the fireball scroll anyway, because there is flamethrower that got recently buffed, right? The damage got reduced, but the burning effect got highly boosted, right? So I kind of want that the same as the Helsing as well. If there's any developers that actually watch this video for whatever reason, right? Um, Please buff this one, the crossbow, the Helsing, because 5 burning damage, that is quite underwhelming. Maybe put it again like 100 damage or 50 damage per turn. I guess that's fine. And in on par of that, this 100 damage is quite low as well, right? So it's kind of fair, honestly, if you ask me, because at the moment there is not really like there is not really an overpowered crossbow, right? The one that I can think of is probably the polar crossbow. I don't know what it's called, but I will see after this. The icicle thrower, I think, the one that use icicle. And then I will use another Helsing, I guess, because why not? And yeah, as expected, the burning damage stacks, right? Just like that, but still, it's only 10 damage for 2 turns. That basically is nothing, right? Now let's grab this one and see if the bandits will actually move, right? Because we're quite in a weird angle of line, right? It's not diagonal to these tiles over here, so I'm quite curious how this will move, right? Let's actually move. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, it got um blocked by these dead trees over there, but also like yeah, it basically is not moving because there is dead trees in the way, right? Okay, so I thought they kind of changed this so that I think it works for the barrel, right? The explosive barrel. If this tree is actually an explosive barrel, then it will explode, right? But I think probably you should do the same for this one over here, the dead trees, as well as these, I don't know, like dead bushes over here. Because, like realistically speaking, right? If you got pushed to this dead tree, then I would say you should be, like breaking those dead trees as well, right? As well as probably dealing damage in in doing so as well. So, yeah, kind of want that to be changed as well. Okay, let's do another Helsing for this guy, I guess. Again, damage is not that great, I would say. That's only 100 something, right? And then it gives only 5 burning damage. Actually, I will escape this one because I think I will die for sure, because I don't think I can manage to hit all of them. And then let's use the chain one more time to to pull this enemy in, right? Although this one is melee, we don't really want that, right? Because this is melee. You don't want to put, you don't want to pull melee ranged bandits towards you, right? Because that's just free attack for them basically. And yeah, but let's actually do that. Yeah, just like that. So as you can see, it is basically at the, like it's kind of the opposite way of the spears, right? The spears will push back the opponents by one tile, but the chains will push or pull the opponents towards you, right? So yeah, that's quite the opposite of that. Let's see if I do this, right? Because will it hit me and will it actually do damage if I do that? Let's see, I guess I will do this. Okay, so only damage from the chain itself, I guess, and nothing really special, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't hit me, it doesn't damage me, as well as it doesn't damage itself upon, clashing into myself, right, into my body, right? So I think that should be a mechanics in its way. Like basically both of them will get damage, right? So yeah, because it's quite interesting concept, right? You got forced to hit something else, right? You should be damaged in doing so, I think. And then if it's, like if it's dead trees like this one or these dead bushes over here, then it should be, like as well, it should break that thing in the process as well, right? As well as dealing the damage to the, to the person clashing, right? um so yeah, I will do this one more time because why not? 266 damage, and I will escape this one because I don't think I can actually beat them using the Helsing and the, what is it, the chain, right? But as you can see over there, it's quite underwhelming. I can just end the video here, I guess, because we kind of already know, right? But let's see over here with the other thing that I want to compare, which is the icicle thrower, right? This one durability, not durability, this one damage is also 100, kinda same of this one. The Helsing is slightly more damage, but I think this one is better because it does double damage, right, to armor, as you can see. While the Helsing doesn't do that, it doesn't do, double damage to the armor. And then this one also gives frozen effect by 90%, right? So frozen is basically the same as stunned. Um, and that's about it, I think. And then it used one icicle, right? And then only one of these icicle basically, which is again like it only requires one ice and a knife to get one icicle, right? So yeah, this one is, I would say icicle thrower is much more better than Helsing, right? Because both of them are crossbows, but yeah, like as you can see over here as well, they are not great, right? Especially the Helsing. The burning damage, change this to 100 damage for each burn, then that will be great, honestly. But yeah, the icicle thrower is better in general. Let's actually pick the icicle thrower. No, not do that. Let's actually use the icicle thrower in the next one. Okay, here we go, another bandits, and then yeah, let's attack. And then we use, is there any paths? Nope. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I will move actually. Oh yeah, as you can see over here, I can reach this one, right? 3 tiles diagonally basically, which is a lot of tiles, right? As you can see, 1 2 3, right? Because of the this one movement range by 4 because of the demon mask, right? Let's actually remove the mask and see how it differs, right? Let's remove this one. Where is it? This one. Let's remove. And then also, what do I want to do again? I want to do, oh yeah, to put the icicle thrower. Don't forget about that. Okay, there's looters over here. I guess looters a great example because they are, like a little bit of weak opponents, right? Okay, let's use the icicle thrower just like that, and then yeah, I guess let's just start then. Okay, here we go. Movement. Okay, now the movement is quite lowered, right? I cannot reach this tile because uh, you know back then or before this combat, when I use the demon mask, I can go 3 tiles diagonally, right? But this time I only can do 2, And as you can see over here, movement range is now 3, right, instead of 4, because I took off the demon mask. So yeah, the demon mask actually great for combats. You might want to change back, change the mask afterwards, right, because it consumes your energy by 1 every hour. And yeah, now let's hit using the Helsing, and then let's use the this one as well, the Icicle thrower. This will do 140 kind of damage, and then the Helsing will do, I would say, 100 and what is it, 60, right? Or oh no, 150, I guess. Yeah, like about that. 150 damage. This one will do 100 and what is it, 40, right? Or 30. But yeah, let's actually use the icicle. Okay, so it got stunned, right, or frozen. Block all action by 1 turn. And then using this one, not this one, this will kill. So let's pick another target. I guess I will pick, let's go here, I guess. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, let's use the Helsing. Oh, we can still reach. Okay, so this one, let's do that. And as you can see, the damage is not as much, because the reason why is because this one doesn't have double damage to armor, right? As you can see over here, it shows the armor break icon, right? Well, this one also shows the burning. And the burning is kind of underwhelming, right? Only 5 damage per turn, on par with the icicle thrower, which actually give full block action by 1 turn, right? So this bandit, this looter cannot do anything for another turn, and then this one can still do something, but it got hit by only 5 damage, right? So this icicle thrower is way better than that. So yeah, actually let's pull this and see if this one actually got pulled. Oh, it does actually. Okay, that also kills as well, I guess. There's that. Let's pull this one, I guess. Okay, it works as well. Okay, so pulling that, not in the straight diagonal, I guess that will result in, moving, still getting pulled, right? But, not in the diagonal, like diagonal, what is it called again? Not in the diagonal direction, right? Okay, so let's actually use the Helsing again just to finish this, because why not, as well as this one as well. And then yeah, I guess we can, I will go back because I don't want to get hit by the mushroom actually. Oh, my battery is almost dead. Okay, I guess this one will be a short one, I guess, because of, just we just want to showcase about Helsing and the hunter's chain in general, right? As well as the hunter's garb, which gives us 1600 armor, right? So it's quite the same as steel armor, but yeah, I guess that's just great, right? It's basically steel armor with additional perk, which is the double experience, right? But nothing too special compared to polar armor again, which is far more better than the hunter corps in general. Okay, I will just move and escape this one because I don't really care actually, because we already have enough showcase about the Helsing as well, right? And then yeah, the hunter's carp compared with the polar armor over here, as you can see, it has the berserk, right? The damage dealt. Although it got nerfed, but it's still useful. 49% extra damage is still way, way better than just getting double experience, in my opinion. So yeah, also the same armor, and that's about it, I guess. Polar armor is better than hunter garbs, and then the icicle thrower as well. This one is way, way more better than Helsing, right? Um, and then after that, the demon mask, which is this one. This is actually a must, what is it, a must wear, I guess, if you want to do like difficult bandit pace, right? To raid their pace, to get the loots, then you probably want this because it increases your hit chance by 25%, as well as giving you extra movement range, right? So you have even more steps, right? You can move a little bit more freely in the arena or the combat area, right? And then the last one will be, I think, the hunter's chain over here. I guess this one is useful in some way or another. Think about it this way: if there is an opponent, and then in front of the opponents there's like a puddle of poison, like acid puddle, or there is like, let's say, explosive barrel, right? Then you can just use this chain to trigger that, right? To forcefully move the opponents to hit the explosive barrel and then explodes for even more damage. Or you can use this for like, again, like I said, to trap them into some kind of acid, or like, let's say, any other traps as well, right? Like maybe there is an explosive, planted bombs, right? So they can step on and it will explode, right? I guess it's great. The damage is also great, but the use is quite specific, right? You will need those specific conditions to fully maximize or make this hunter's chain efficient, right? Because you don't just want to pull opponents towards you, or with the spear. The spear is better because it pushes back the opponents, right? It pushed away the opponents by one tile, while the hunter's chain will pulse back to you, I guess. The only great things about pulling the opponents is that when again, like when they will hit some kind of explosive barrel, as well as trapping them into planted bombs, into acid puddle, into anything basically, right? So yeah, that's actually better than that, I guess. But the damage wise, it's quite okay, I guess. For melee weapon, it got 200 damage. I guess that's standard. But again, it has some uses, but it's quite specific uses, right? You want you want to use this in those specific uses that I already mentioned. But like otherwise, then just use spear, I guess, because the spear, let's see here, this spear will push back the opponents, right? I think some of them also have bleeding effect, if I remember correctly. I think the kitten spear, or like the most powerful spear, I think also gives bleeding effect. Don't quote me on that. I'm actually not sure about that as well. But yeah, also, as you can show here, steel spear do actually does more damage, right? That's actually 320 damage, much more better, much more damage compared to the hunter's chain, right? And this one only gives 200 and 5 damage average, right? So yeah, I would say the spear is still better. Oh, my phone is about to die, but okay. But I think that'll be it for today's video about showcasing about Helsing, Chain, and then Hunter Corps, as well as Demon Mask. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you again in the next video about DR Survival. Until then, stay so stealthy. I will see you again very soon, and see ya!